Welcome to the 19th Sunday in the ordinary time. The theme is Let God Be Who He Is. God can appear to us in any form and in any time. Ours is to ensure that we don't doubt His presence. We don't lose our faith in the different seasons of life. In the first reading, the prophet Elijah was running for his dear life after he was threatened by Jezebel. He had killed the prophets of Baal. And God appeared to him through his angel while he was hiding. Let God be who He is, since we can't run or hide from Him like we do to our enemies. The expectation of God's presence or appearance which we have is different from what actually happened to Elijah's case. God chose to appear in a tiny whispering sound. Don't ignore even that low voice which you hear deep inside your heart. Don't ignore that old man who speaks to you in even a tired voice. Don't ignore that small child who speaks to you. Don't ignore that voice which is far away from you in the peripheries. Don't ignore the lowly moments in your life. That could be the moment when God is appearing to you. Do we expect God to pray? In the Gospel, Jesus creates time for personal prayer. If Jesus, who is the Son of God, goes to pray, to meditate, to contemplate, what about us? Let God be who He is. He is God, and yet He prays. Prayer of any form is part of God's glory. Again, in the Gospel, Jesus appears when He is least expected by His apostles. They are already in the middle of the sea, and Jesus comes walking. God is omnipresent. He is present everywhere. He is omnipotent. He is all-powerful. He can do anything. He created the sea. He can walk on top of the sea. The apostles, filled with fear and doubt, could not let God be who He is. Nothing can stop God from being extraordinary in our ordinary life. This time, God appeared to Peter in a strong wind, unlike the time of Elijah when He appeared in a small, tiny sound. When in life things run smoothly, we tend to forget God, and we don't expect that God will encounter us at that moment of life. When things are rough, we imagine God is absent in our life, and yet He is with us. Let us ask God, like Peter, to save us from sinking, especially when we fear, especially when we doubt, and particularly when our faith is weak. Have a blessed Sunday.